please join me in welcoming to the stage Cisco's Chairman and CEO, John Chambers.
Thank you. This, for me, is probably the most enjoyable set of product announcements and architectural plays I've ever been involved with at Cisco. And the reason is because I'm so committed to how collaboration will build the next generation of organization structures and business models and will drive a decade-long productivity within business and government and education in ways we're just beginning to imagine. But also, while we've always been a customer-driven organization, this is the first time that we've embedded what we're doing in everything we do at Cisco from the very beginning. Whether it's our wonderful IT organization or our sales organization or our service organization, what we're announcing today is being driven literally from the customers and from our own self in terms of where we see this market going. And I do not think I'm underestimating when I talk about our ability as a company and our customers' ability on a global basis to be perhaps the major factor that helps them to compete on a global basis in growing their future business and driving productivity of well-run companies between 5 to 10% a year for a decade, in the ability to enter new markets with speed and scale and replication capability, and to execute with a process that was not there before. Literally, when we talk about this technology, we used to talk about technology enabling our strategy. Today, it is so deeply embedded in the strategy, you can't tell what is the technology piece versus what is the strategy of the company. And what you'll see us do today is pull together not just a series of product announcements, but an architecture that is coming to life. An ability really to think about where we're going in terms of a new collaboration experience, taking voice and video in ways that haven't been used before. And remember, 70% of communications is non-voice. It isn't just about how you do this within a company. It's how do you take these capabilities and bring it across your supply chain to your customer segments and through your partners. It is about how you do this with interoperability, where everybody can participate from any device in any format that you want, data, voice, or video over time. And it is taking many of the aspects of social networking and the social culture and driving it through with collaborative capabilities. And it gives you the capability, if you're a customer, to implement this on a sliding scale. There'll be some customers that literally over this next year will jump into this and say, I'm going to take 100,000 phones. I'm going to take probably 300 to 500 telepresence systems. I'm going to transform my company. Hundreds of millions of dollars of commitment. There are others that will do this one step at a time, but filling out how they do this architecturally. And there'll be others in terms of cities around the world being built from scratch that will build this into their DNA on everything from traffic control to healthcare to energy, etc. It is this collaborative experience that is so key. Now, when you talk to what's really on executive CEO minds today, almost every executive will tell you they feel that it feels like things are leveling out and it's starting to come back up. They instinctively know that now is the time to be aggressive, but they must do it with flexibility. Most of the executives, including ourselves, have squeezed their expense lines so tight, the ability to make profits looking out several quarters from now off of just squeezing down expenses is no longer there. The ability to do that without cutting the muscle does not exist. The ability to transform innovation and combine it with operational excellence to say, how do you enter new markets? Each of us will face new global competitors that move with tremendous speed, often with dramatically lower cost of labor.